Let's get it. Let's get that podcast.
So, how long do you think that you should date before you get serious with a man?
Oh, you're just gonna ask me the question? Okay. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna go by. So I went to high school with this girl. She's a professional matchmaker now. She has like a $500,000 matchmaking business up in Jersey. Oh no, matchmaking is actually an industry. They have conferences, they have getaways. So, according to Matchmaker Maria, hey Matchmaker Maria,
Hey girl,
all the way in Atlanta. Okay, so she posts this thing called Ask a Matchmaker on Wednesday. So it's become like my Wednesday thing I pay attention to, and she talks about the dating timeline. I haven't been getting past first dates here lately, so I'm not the expert on this. So I'm gonna defer to. That's why I'm bringing about her. So she has a 12-date rule, right? This has nothing to do with sex. Yeah. This just has to do with the getting to know you process, so that you can end up in an exclusive, monogamous boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. Now, we're older. Boyfriend and girlfriend are weird titles, so that's the only one thing that I don't... But really, yeah, this is my boyfriend, you are my girlfriend. These titles are essential because men will have you exclusive while they're still not ready to commit and have a non-exclusive. Yeah, exactly. So, for me, going back to the same thing, we made it to a 4th and 5th date. Like, I was going to ask, like... what are we doing? But there's a better per Matchmaker Maria, there's a better way to ask versus what are we doing?
Yeah, I love to hear that because that what are we doing thing?
The what are we doing?
That rubs a dude
it's not effective.
Yeah.
She and I'm probably not gonna quote it right. I have to look again, but if I remember correctly, it's like I no longer the woman says what she wants. I no longer want to date other people. I want to be an exclusive boyfriend-girlfriend committed relationship, and then you just see what the man says. And per people that have followed her 12-date rule and like will put in her story, like she'll repost their stuff, they were like, it works that way. Like, I had no idea what he was gonna say, but he was like, yeah, I want that too. So really, the what are we doing? You translate it to this is what I want, and then if the guy agrees, boom, done. You don't have to ask that awkward stuff anymore. So for me, just doing it, winging it, not knowing her specific set guidelines that are pretty effective, like 4 or 5 dates. If I'm still dating you after date 2 and 3, I like you. I like you. So I'm going to be thinking about, I'm probably only talking to you at this point. Everybody else has gone to the wayside. Let's just keep time pushing forward. Let's get to that point. So for me, it's kind of like that. Did that answer it?
Yeah, that totally answers the question. I think.
What about you?
I think that's good too.
How do you?
I always say understanding. I guess it just depends on what you and that person have going on. But as far as like dating, if intentionally and trying to get serious with somebody. Yeah, after a couple of dates, you kind of deep down, That's just like, men already know. Really, it's basically whatever you let them slide with.
Ding, ding,
and
ding.
so I have learned that. So it's like, if you're going to be intentional, it's like, look, either you like that man or not. If you really like him, then yeah, you got to put your foot down.
Put your foot down.
After you do, and they may not be wanting, like if they don't want what you want, then it's like you can move on.
You gotta put your foot down and walk away.
They're gonna,
yeah. You have to actually so if they don't go for that, right? You have to put your foot down and show them, okay, this is not what you want. Let's stop this right here. Done. Because you're not gonna string me along.
But not in an ultimatum kind of way.
Not in an ultimatum kind of way, just you go back to dating. This is how Matchmaker Maria says. You go back to dating. He's not exclusive. You talk to whoever you want to talk to.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily need to tell them that, but per her, she's like, yeah, if that's the type of time he's on, you go back to dating.
Because if they really like you, they're not going to like the idea of having to share with you. They're not share you with others. They're not going to like the idea of you still dating other people.
They're not going to like that.
Well, let me ask this question since you said that. And because you said what you said and because you just said that, I was having this conversation with someone, and she had said she has never said to a guy, "What are we doing?" You know, she's never said, you know, we've been seeing each other for a minute, yada yada yada. What's the
In
next
her whole
step?
dating
And,
thing.
yeah, you know, and seeing someone, the guy has always said to her, "I like you. You know, I'm feeling you. I want to be exclusive with you." And I was like, "Really?"
Dang, she's got this. She's got the
I
stuff.
don't know if she got the ill, you know what I mean?
Yay and nay.
And I said, "Really?" And then I started talking about me personally. I said, I've never in my life asked a girl, female,
For exclusivity and stuff.
for exclusivity. I've never said it. And she was like, "Really?" I was like, "No."
Yeah, see,
Because the female has always said to me, "So what are we doing? You know, we've been out on 4 dates. You know what I'm saying? I saw you yesterday. Now we see each other today. We go together. Like, wait, slow down. You know what I mean?"
Yeah. And
What you gonna say,
it
Sass?
becomes a slow down feeling, even though it's like, I don't want to just keep dating you just to be, this is just not recreational. Like, what are we doing? That's really the bottom line. But like,
I mean, that's
there's
what
a better way to
I
say
know
it.
they want to know. You get what I'm saying?
They definitely
And
wanna
I
know.
think for a lot of times, and if I'm gonna be totally transparent, I think for a lot of times guys want to string it as long as they can,
Of course.
just to, you know, so that the title doesn't exist.
That's why they don't ask.
That's why
But she must got the
don't
stuff
ask.
if they ask him.
She says she's always been asked.
She must got some. Is she married
I'm
now?
gonna be honest. I don't be.
Go ahead. How you be?
I don't know. Like I don't really be asking either. Guys be. That's why I'm just been chilling out. Guys be really liking me really fast a lot. So it's like they
That's
already.
because they be seeing your stories.
Well, yeah, but
Hey, look,
Go look at her stories.
yeah.
Hey, yo, go look at Sassy stories, and
So
you can understand
but
why.
see, I don't
But
calm down though.
all that visual stuff doesn't matter.
But I have calmed
just-
down though.
Okay, maybe you have. Maybe you know what I'm gonna say.
Because,
I'm
but I
agree with you.
wasn't trying to date then though.
Okay, because I guess
I was
you
wild.
You haven't posted like that as much as you used to.
Yeah,
You-
because I wasn't trying to date. I was just wild.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I don't expect guys to take me serious when I'm being in my
okay,
wild
I
stage.
got you. Okay,
Because I be lit, y'all. I just be lit.
There's nothing
but-
wrong with being lit. So, like, I mean, can you explain? Because I just.
Okay, how do I say? I just wasn't like necessarily trying to date. Like, you know, when you're trying to date somebody, it's certain things that you
Don't post.
yeah. I mean, not.
So, do I
Just-
have anything on mine that I shouldn't post if I'm wanting to date?
No, finish your thought, because then I asked the question.
Okay.
Finish the thought.
I mean, that's just because I've gotten older and I understand the way of thinking, especially, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
There's certain things you do, like what you put out, you're going to attract. You know that. So, like,
I don't
of
agree with
course-
that. I don't agree with that, but
But-
go ahead.
Exactly. I feel like you can still be wild and still attract a good. I'm not
Well,
going to say.
hoes are getting wifed up every day. What you talking
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I feel like
That
you can
used to be
still.
a thing. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife, but
But-
I would say that I would
I feel like
disagree
you
with that.
can, cause I be wild and
no-
people be
no-
liking
no
me
shade
and
to the
wanting to.
3 or
But that
4s
be
out
the whole thing. I don't mind in a series, but like you're not gonna change me. I'm still me. Period.
Like, don't be trying to change.
Like,
Don't be doing
yeah,
that.
yeah. But I do understand from a perspective, like maturing wise, it is certain things you can and can't post if you want to be like, if you want people to take you serious.
I think that's bullshit.
But
I'm sorry.
I mean, if you posting your ass all the time, you know,
No, I think that's bullshit because listen,
it is to an extent.
Even when
I don't
guys-
think you're
even
not gonna
when
not
guys-
attract guys, you're certainly going to attract
even
them.
when guys, I could be wearing a fucking like covered from head to toe. They know his body under there.
Well,
So
yeah.
it doesn't even matter. Like, I can be conservative, I could be
Well,
sexy,
you're not wearing burqas either, so
but
that's different.
But what I'm saying is I get sexualized a lot, even when I'm being conservative,
yeah, me
because
too.
so it's like, that's not you are what you attract. I literally can't help how I look.
True.
But I get sexualized by every single man that I meet for the
Yeah.
most part.
Yeah.
And there's nothing that I can do to prevent that. So it's like, I get what you're saying about the social media, but no. I agree with you. I'm saying it's bullshit to the people. I'm saying it's bullshit.
Yeah. It is bullshit because I'm gonna post whatever I want. I'm just saying like, okay, because you were like, well, do you see your stories? But I'm like,
what's on the stories?
When I say that, I don't mean that like you posting, provocative things. I'm talking about your litness, like you lit, like
drinking.
Well, no, just about this,
my
this
life. I'll just be lit,
she talking.
So
she
like people
vibing,
just be like,
she having fun with everybody in the room. Whoa. And so what I'm saying that to say when I was talking about like say being here, we want that. We want sassy. You meet Tiana.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm trying to see sassy.
I was just saying like, okay, if we're talking about dating,
Right.
like I just know,
We got
like how I be like lit, sassy. When a man likes you, they want you to be lit, but I'm saying they're not gonna want you to be lit with other men.
And not
you know
in
what
the
I'm saying?
streets.
Yeah,
Right.
in the streets.
Right.
So it's like
I have in the streets.
Yeah.
Right.
I just don't learn,
What
you
did
live
you have to change though? I'm so confused.
I don't think she's changed.
I'm just saying, like, when you're dating,
I'm gonna have to go look because I'm just not.
Because when you were talking
understanding.
about like, what are we doing? Like, I never just had to. Men just be like really want to get serious with me fast. Like to, you know what I'm saying?
But you can understand why. And when I get ready to say, let me say what I'm saying so that you won't think I'm thinking something else. Because you're a beautiful, attractive woman, right?
Right.
You mentioned something about Taj, about body. You got body. You know what I'm saying? Of course, guys are gonna. That's the first thing you visually.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they will like you.
Right, but her personality is cool too.
Yeah.
So that's also the thing that's going to, that.
Yeah.
You attract them visually, then you keep them personality wise, right?
I want to bang my.
So I get that. You know what I mean?